We're here with the post-match podcast of Paris Saint-Germain versus Lille. You know what? I mean, I just feel like this is the standard that this club has come to. Even when we play with a full rotated lineup, that we still get mad like this. And Lille scoring off a counter like they did. Um, and I tweeted this as well. Let me find it. Because what I've always said is I always look at the bigger picture. Always look at the bigger picture. And this is the bigger picture right here. This is 70% PSG. This is 70% PSG. Just imagine when we are 100%. Because the beginning of the season, we even joked about it as it's a preseason for us because PSG didn't have a preseason. This is not making excuse on this is me just looking at the bigger picture. I'm way calmer about this game, about this result, and this period than most people. Why? Because in a period where we had to rest a lot of players got injured, still sitting top of Ligue by only 1 point, should be more. And obviously sitting third in the Champions League. And we know what's going to happen after the international break. We have 7 games coming up, 2 games every single week. Bayern München, Lyon away, Brest away, Strasbourg at home, Nice at home, Lorient away, and Leverkusen away in the UEFA Champions League. In those games, I will have much higher expectations. Even for the prediction. Auxerre prediction, I had a low prediction. Arsenal, I predicted the low goal scoring game. This game, I predicted PSG to narrowly get a 2-1 win because, that was the expectation from the lineup and from the team that we saw. So imagine when everybody's back. Play Safonov. I've seen people mention this on Twitter. Yeah, I even said it before. We saw Luis Enrique use Safonov as competition against Donna. And we should feel the same for Chevalier. This is the 3rd goal he's conceded. I don't think he should be conceding. I don't think he should be conceding this goal, man. And, we don't want to open up the Pandora box or whatever you want to call it, but Donnarumma. That's all I'm going to say. Gianluigi Donnarumma. But we'll see. We're not going to win Champions League with this keeper. Arlen, there are many positions in a pitch where we can still win, despite him in our team. But goalkeeper is so crucial. And we saw that in the UCL last season as well. True, Thompson, yeah. We needed that second goal, man. And even that goal, we shouldn't have conceded it. It was supposed to be a great opening by Lille. Ethan Mbappe, a tame shot. Chevalier saves it. Renato Marin? I mean, he didn't even play for Roma, so he's yeah. Is Gonçalo Ferran Torres when they start this thing, but off the bench they score? Yeah, but the thing with Ferran Torres is even his so-called stinkers when he starts is much better than Gonçalo. At least Ferran has decent link-up play. At least Ferran Torres has a little bit of IQ to make runs and so on. And Ferran Torres has actually had good games where he started. Gonçalo Ramos, I can't remember the last time he's had a good game when he started. Anfield at Villa Park against Arsenal both legs. That's the thing, Orlean. We will have to be much better defensively in the sense so that Chevalier doesn't concede shots. Why do you like shit on the players like Ramos, but both Lucas, but when it's Barcola, he's still young? RF, I have no clue where you're coming from. Go back to the stream and look at what I said about Bradley Barcola. And even go to my reaction video and see what I said about Barcola. I don't like when people do this. I don't like when people make an assumption and have thought about someone when it's completely incorrect. I have a YouTube channel. You can go across my streams. You can go across my reaction to Barcola in the Atalanta game or Barcola in the Barca game. I was completely pissed with Bradley Barcola. And I said the same about Beraldo. Let's say we go into a big Champions League game. Zabarni and Marquinhos are injured. I don't have the confidence in Beraldo. I don't have. It's gotten to a point where it's the same with Bradley Barcola. And he's actually shown it. Because in Atalanta game, in the Barca game, no Dembele, no Due. Yes, Khvicha was there to carry Barcola versus Atalanta. But Barcola can't do it. So we need to have serious conversations. Serious conversations. That buying game will say a lot. No, you see, this is what I mean with I'm not worried when it comes to the bigger picture, because we've seen Paris Saint-Germain in the league this season. A bit underwhelming, but we've seen Paris Saint-Germain in the Champions League. Absolute monster performance versus Atalanta, and then going to Mandzukic, controlling the game and getting the win. So I'm not worried in the sense of bigger games and so on. And I'm not even worried for smaller games because the better players are going to come back. So for me, us dropping points in this game and the performance and everything, starting wise, winning trophies wise, is not question mark. The bench, the rotation, the options that we have when the starters are out is the question mark. Yeah. I'm not that mad. Like, look, even last season we had so many draws and so on. It happens. When you look at the lineup that we pulled up with versus Lille away, yeah. Skip Tenas. No, man, Lucho, man. I hope Chevalier at least gets. I hope at least Chevalier gets to play with the French national team to get some confidence there, man. Warren should be ashamed. Yeah, no, Warren. I mean, I don't know. It feels like I have no hope because I had the little. I don't have that much hope for Warren, but I had at least little amount of hope for Warren this season. And yeah, he shot on all of that. He shot on all of the hope in this game. Yeah, for sure. If we faced against Auxerre or a weaker team, I think this rotated lineup would have been okay, but it was a bit too much. Yeah, I can hear you. It's a bit too much rotated. Historically, the only French keeper that managed at PSG was Lama and Bats. But even I didn't watch him play, but every other's related catastrophic, not just mid. Like Ariola was the best after Lama, yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Bro,
I'm not gonna look at other French keepers. I'm looking at. I'm only comparing Chevalier to Chevalier or Donna, obviously.
It was just, come on, bro. You just know the Illuminati was cooking up something. That's all that thing was, man. Ethan, former PSG, scores against Chevalier, former Lille. It was just some bullshit script, man. Okay, like Chevalier,
Yeah, but
he's
I'm
gonna be
looking at
fine.
Chevalier
Chevalier's
versus
gonna be
Spurs. I'm
fine, bro.
looking at Chevalier versus Marseille, and he's lucky he didn't get tested versus Barca. Imagine Barca were a little bit better, created more opportunities, had more opportunities. Maybe we would have gone after that game as well. Chevalier is not good enough. This is the third goal
No,
he's
no.
conceded. He should not be conceding. When you see a pattern, Tosin, you can never unsee it, man.
The idea though is, but why have we had more clean sheets? You guys just want to complain. You niggas just want to complain. Why
No,
have we had
Tosin,
more clean sheets than
the
ever?
defense has been
Exactly,
the defense has been
exactly.
better than
Because we can
last
keep the
season,
ball. Because we keep the ball
but the
better. Have you
goalkeeper
guys
is
noticed?
worse.
Are y'all noticing how much better technically Pacho looks? Like he's actually showing more of his game. Like he's actually like flowing on the rock more. Have y'all noticed that, bro? The team is more like they're building that chemistry. Our goalkeeper is going to be less exposed now. That's why we have the confidence to go for a different
No,
profile of
no, I
goalkeeper.
understand that, Tosin, but if we're playing in a big game and you got to save us, for example, the Lille game, we're up 1-0, Tosin. Lille get a huge opening counter attack. You got to save it. When you look back at the UCL last season, that's what Donna did. That's what Donna did versus Arsenal. We're controlling the game. We're 1-0 up. Arsenal get two Fugazi chances out of nowhere for Trossard and Martinelli. Donna steps up.
No,
Obviously,
those
I
were
think we'll be
systemic.
better.
Those were errors from the thing is like when you look at the anatomy of like a goal conceded, it's not you can't just look at the goalkeeper. It's everything that precedes it. You got to start from the root. You know what I mean? And like you said, that Trossard chance, for example, we were just super static. Like we just left.
Yeah, but that would still happen, Tosin. There would be moments in games where we become static, where we lose the ball, where we make a mistake.
Yeah.
And that's where your goalkeeper saves.
The
I just don't
Martinelli
know if
chance, though,
Chevalier
but
is
the
going to save
Martinelli
us.
chance, that's Hakimi. Hakimi late on an assignment. You know,
No,
Lewis Skelly turns him. Like
no, I know.
these
I'm
things
just
happen
saying.
today. Look at today. Today, someone lost the ball in midfield. Kang actually had a very good second half, by the way. but he lost the ball for the goal. You can't lose the ball there. And to be fair, it's actually a hot pass from Hakimi. It's not an easy pass to control, but if you're Kang, technician, you still got to control that pass, you know? Like it's whatever, man. Like,
I'm the last person that wants to have this conversation, but come on, man. Like, this is unacceptable. 3 goals conceded, and all of them somewhat big. Marseille and Lille in the league, and then Spurs in that UEFA Super Cup.
All games? Well, I mean, we didn't lose in any of those games. Like, we didn't lose. Like, the worst didn't happen.
I'm not
except
talking
for the
about, I'm
Marseille
strictly
game.
talking about Chevalier, man. It's not good, Tosin. It's very bad optics, Tosin. Very bad optics. Because we didn't. It wasn't Donna wanted to leave, Tosin. If Donna wanted to leave, he said, "I never want to play for the club." We would never bring up Donna, but we kicked Donna out on purpose to have Chevalier.
Exactly, because we a big club. That's what we do. Come on, bro. Like,
No, Tosin, I'm confident for the season. I'm not questioning that. We just knew when we did the Donna Chevalier trade that if Chevalier, Tosin, is not very good, we will have this conversation, unfortunately. He has to step up. He just has to step up.
And he will step up. He just started, and we've never had more clean sheets since when? Like, probably the 15-16 season?
Yeah, but I put that more on the team. It's not Chevalier saving us. I mean, most games, Chevalier doesn't even have a shot.
He's a part of that, though. He's a part of that. He's on the team. He's starting. He's a part of the 11. He's a part of it. You got to give credit where credit is due, man. Honestly, what we need to be talking about is number 9, Goncalo Ramos. Gonzalo
we
Ramos.
know his ass.
Dude,
we know his ass.
No,
he's not going to start games for us. Chevalier is going to be starting keeper in big games. Warren as well. Warren Khalas. Barcola, Tosin. Barcola, we need to have conversations about what is he doing.
Nah, look.
Lucas Beraldo, despite having a decent game, still gets raw dog, Tosin. He legit is a young Marquinhos. He is a young Marquinhos. He can have a good game, but the else is too big.
Yeah, Beraldo, he's just gonna forever be a backup. If he stays at PSG. So I think Beraldo and hopefully, fingers crossed, Gonzalo. We need to give Gonzalo the Colomwani treatment last season, like from this
Mbappe treatment, man.
I'm saying Colo. Just please just sell him in January, dog. Like we need to pivot to something different. Like we're a high finesse team. Okay, we know what Lucho Ball is right now. Lucho Ball is all about rotations, with and without the ball. It's about rotations. Like Gonzalo was an error in casting. He don't fit the system.
Okay. You know what? Let's go through. Now you know what? We'll do this. But actually, I was showing off this tweet, Tosin. This is 70% PSG. So imagine when we're 100% Tosin. First in Ligue, and basically first in the UCL. You can
first
say.
in Champions League, yeah, exactly. 2 for 2.
And we had such a tough
opposition too.
We've already discussed, the tough, barely having vacation, coming back into the season. So overall, from the team, Tosin, if we do like a very early season review, it's been good, especially the UCL where it matters the most. Slapped up Atalanta and beat Barca. And now everybody's gonna come back. That's why, Tosin, I'm looking at the next 7 games we have.
Look, compare this to Tuchel with a capital L after the 1920 season. Remember that short turnaround we had from that Champions League final into the following season, and how dog shit we were, and how fucking dog shit we were, and how, and we had injuries. We had injuries around that time as well. But look at how we've sustained. Through this injury phase, and now after the international break, it's going to be like a new lease of life.
Exactly.
Everyone's going to be
if
back.
You compare it also this start, last season we were more impressive in the league, but worse in the UCL. Le Havre 4-1, even though it was last minute goals. Slapped up Montpellier 6-0, 3-1 Lille, 3-1 Brest, 1-0 Girona, 1-1 Rennes, 3-1 Rennes, 2-0 Arsenal, 1-1 Nice, and then came the international break. If you look at PSG this season, 1-0 Angers, 1-0 Nantes, 6-3 Toulouse, 2-0 Nantes, 1-0 Marseille lost, 2-0 Auxerre, 1-1, but then UCL Tosin. So I prefer this way more because that's where the games are going to be decided. That's where our plays are going to be decided.
Just make top 8. I don't really give a fuck about.
Just make what?
Just make top 8.
That buying game coming up as well. I'm so excited for it. Okay, let's see if this works. No, Aryan, your last comment was top 3 keepers at the moment. In no ranking, maybe Juan Garcia, Courtois. I don't know, man. Allison is washed. Donnarumma, obviously Donnarumma. Tosin, you seen one battle after another?
Oh no, I haven't. It's some new movie that came out.
Okay. All right, so let me see. Ligue, Lille away. Unfortunate draw. First draw of the season, actually. All right, Tosin, man of the match. I think we're.
Pacho.
Yeah, I think it was Lucas Tosin, but then Pacho takes it because he was still good when Lucas was on the pitch and played full 90 minutes. William Pacho. Let me know in the comments down below. Who do you guys think was the man of the match as well, so we can compare it to?
Nuno Mensch too. Nuno Mensch in that cameo role is a shout. To be honest.
He created that big chance for Hakimi as well. It is. But you know what, Pacho can get the praise, man. I mean, Nuno got man of the match last game.
The thing is, like, defenders have because look how many defenders you got already so far in this list.
Yeah, Dembele, Vitinha, Fabian, Neves. But that has been PSG this season, Tosin. It's our defense and our midfield that has been so good because our attack has been so locked. I mean, even Nuno's a defender as well. It's just our attack has been so lackluster. Obviously, mostly due to the injuries and so on.
I guess, yeah.
Luis Enrique. The only question mark I have for Lucho Tosin is maybe he rotated a little bit too much for this game. When we play Auxerre, you can heavily rotate. We played Lille away, Tosin.
No,
this is not a game
to. The only mistake Lucho made was starting number 9. That was the only mistake he made. All he needed to look, I get it. He didn't want to start Vitinha. So if he wasn't going to start Vitinha, I don't know what he could have done, to be honest. But he just shouldn't have started number 9. Make him come on, and who knows? Maybe in that instance, Gonzalo wins the game for us off the bench.
Could be. So
I'm gonna give him like a 7.
I'm good. Okay, 6.5. Hakimi.
It's an irrelevant game, man.
Came off the bench. Warren started rating. He got 4.5 in the Marseille game. I'm gonna give him a 3.
Yo, you wild.
Genuinely horrendous. He was so bad.
No, you wild.
Even in the second half, he didn't even critique Warren. It was just you. Warren! No. He cooked.
Yo. Dude, you're crazy.
What would you give him?
Shit. Give Warren a 5.
But he got 4.5 from Marseille. Do you remember the Marseille game?
Yeah.
Like how bad was he in bad? Okay,
but
4. Okay, in the middle, 4, Tosin.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we just come halfway. Meet halfway.
Vitinha sub. Dembele out. João Neves out. Safanov. No. Wait, what? Yo, what? Well, Lucas Sosin, what would you give him? Give him a 7.58, somewhere there. Really good defensively. Even was good a bit offensively as well when he pushed up.
Yeah, 7.5.
7.5. Shout out to Lucas. Hopefully, again, we can see consistency. Lucas, I like him a lot. Warrior mentality. He's not a youngster. Oh, Gonçalo Chosen. He got a 2 for the Auxerre game. The thing with this game, he didn't have any like glaring misses. Like Auxerre, he had a bunch of shots and was just ass. Like 3.
Dash.
Got 4 Marseille. I'm giving him a 3, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Kang. Unfortunate for the mistake towards the end. I'll give him maybe an 8 if it wasn't for the mistake, Tosin. Give him a 7?
No, I was thinking like 6.5.
Without or with the mistake?
Both. Like I'm thinking of the whole 90 minutes, so I'm thinking, yeah, 6.5. Without his second half, it would have been like a 5.
Beraldo, 6, less than average.
Yeah, like a 6. Yeah. Actually, a 5. A 5. He was getting cooked inside out today, man. Oh man, number 7 was looking like prime Luis Figo out there, bro.
Pacho, I'm gonna give him strong 8.5.
Yeah, Pacho 8.5. Yeah.
Zamani Kaman is a sub. Fabian out. Barcola,
I'll give like a 6.5 as well. Like
nah. You're too nice now. It's just like, I was
What?
thinking like 4.5.
What do you, bro? All the instances of threat in this match came through Barcola. So I mean, if he didn't play, what's going on in the match?
Okay, fair. What did you say?
I said like 6.5 or 6.
Okay,
I mean
yeah.
6. I guess 6 is closer. 6.
Oh, Cine, like a
Sending
7.5.
like a 5.5.
What?
He didn't do shit today.
Yeah, but he didn't do anything bad. You could give
Agreed,
him
but
an
he didn't do
average.
shit.
Okay.
Like, dog, I ain't no TT sexual, bro. Like, I mean, none of the niggas
What?
was hooping today. None of these niggas was hooping today, bro.
Okay, 6.5. Because I felt he was better than average. Like you said, was he worse than Kangi Lee?
Honestly, I mean, he had less impact on the game than Kang. That's actually why he actually did have less impact. I noticed Kang more.
Yeah,
like I actually did notice Kang more in the game, and he's a midfielder. He's gonna get more touches on the rock as well. But still, like, I mean, Mayulu, this was a nothing burger. There was a nothing burger from Mayulu today.
Chevalier. Apart from the mistake, it's an average, 6.5. Good goalkeeper, but that mistake it is horrendous.
That mistake, it's a 5. It's a 5. Yeah, I'll just give him like a 5.
Fair. Yeah, we gave him a 4 in the Marseille game, but obviously that mistake was way worse. Kamara out. Mbaye started the game. 6 average.
4, like a 4.
No, but he wasn't bad. Like he was average. No, he was average.
He wasn't average. He was average. He was below average. I love Mbaye, but he ain't even get time to really cook on the left wing either, too, because like Barcola hogged all the left wing minutes.
Benched. Bolina in the squad. Who are these? Jangil maybe was on the bench. Janto started.
Yeah, Janto, I mean, he was decent. Give him like a 6. He was only decent. Like a 6.
All right. If we go here we can actually see the average rating we've given. So
So
João Neves, Vitinha, Nuno. What?
you're working on your own rating system.
Yeah, much better than L'Equipe. I mean, this was sent to me by my friend, but it's really great. So we can see here the top players for the season. You got Neves, you got Vitinha, you got Nuno, you got Dembuz, Mayulo, Pacho.
Yeah, even Fabian underrated on your match rating scale.
Yes. So the issue is, Tosin, I didn't start this immediately. And my friend, he put in just L'Equipe ratings. And you know L'Equipe ratings, how they are, Tosin. So for example, Fabian, he got, where's Fabian? Fabian got like a 5 Nantes, 8.5 Angers, 6 Toulouse. And then some
Oh, he
games he
cooked
hasn't
in that
played.
Toulouse game. He
Oh,
cooked in that Toulouse game.
we gave him a really bad rating in the Marseille game, 4.5. Yeah, that's what really is dragging him down.
Yeah, injury though. Injury tax though. Like he's been injured. He's been playing injured since that game. To be honest.
Yeah, I think we need more games, more sample size to get better. But like we can get the worst players, Tosin. Injanto, wait, 3.3 for Injanto. Why is his rating so bad? 6.5. Okay, there must be something wrong with this thingy right here. But Gonzalo Ramos, Mbaye, Warren, Kang, Lucas, Barcola, basically all the bench players. And then Chevalier that low as well. Why we're so slow? Um, what do you think, Tosin? Do you think Lucha told the players to play with less intensity? Do you think it's how Lille was playing? Because it always felt we were trying to attract Lille, Tosin. We didn't want to penetrate them. We wanted them to come at us, open up the space and gaps, and then go direct.
Bro, the reason why we're slow in build up is because our main midfielders aren't playing. It's that simple, dude. When Vitinha, Fabian, and Neves, or at least two of the three, Vitinha and Fabian just both have to play. And obviously Dembuz as well. And then Dembuz, obviously, when he's back. Like, we just need, that's how, we'll play much faster with them, bro. It just is what it is. The drop off from your starters to the subs, I mean, it's predictable, right? It's not going to be as enjoyable. But honestly, man, my only agenda right now is just please bid number 9, man. You got to give the Colo treatment. Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah.
Once they came on, it was a different ball game. I know, bro. Like, it's torturous, man, watching Ramos.
At least Nuno gave us something, man. Shout out to Nuno.
Oh, Shiloh with the typical question. I ain't watched the game, bro. What happened?
Okay, Tosin, you take one of them and I take the other. Who do you want to talk?
I mean, I'll just talk about his favorite player, Kang.
Okay.
I mean, Kang was good. Kang was first half. Kang was struggling a little bit. He was a little bit kind of.
And if you didn't know, he played as a 6. He played as
six.
basically Vitinha.
Warren and Kang were basically the double pivot. So today we play the 3-box-3 formation. So it's 3-4-3, but the 4, they form a box. They form a square. So there's a double pivot, and then beyond them you have 2 attacking midfielders, and then a front 3 of Mbaye, Ramos, and Barcola. And Kang and Warren, you know, they were deployed in the double pivot just in front of the 3 center backs. And I mean, it had middling results, man. Like, you know, with Kang was decent in the distribution. At least he took more responsibility in that compared to Warren. Warren still had to figure out how to balance the role of being a right back and a midfielder. So, you know, the hybridized role. Yeah. And he was getting cooked by that number 7, making him look like Luis Figo. Number 7 for Lille. What's his name?
Spanish. Matias Fernandez.
Matias. Yeah. He was absolutely torturing us on that right-hand side. But Kang, as the game in the second half, we kind of gained territory on them.
Yeah.
And Kang was finding some nice passes. He was actually probably the main creator.
Like, he's very good on switches. He should just be spamming them all the time.
Yeah, and then once Vitinha, Hakimi, and Nuno came in, it was like Kang, his influence even, raised even higher. But he lost the ball for the Ethan goal, the equalizer. So
unfortunately,
again, that's just is.
But I said it before. I think when you look at the players that we have, if anyone's gonna play when Vitinha is injured, or suspended, or rested, it's Kang. So I hope Lucho keeps doing this. Play Kang in that position. He will get more used to. He will get better at it. And when you look at Kang's strengths, he can play in that position. When we look back at the goal we scored versus Barca, that's Kang Lee getting in a deep area, tightly pressed by Kubarsi, going inside, finding Vitinha. So I hope Lucho tries that out more. Warren, as I said, Warren, it's like he started the season here. He took a bunch of baby steps, Tosin. Like, we were hyping up the least we could hype up. Baby step, baby step, baby step. Back to us. This was another Warren game from last season. We can blame it on the position and all of that, but you got to think about it. Yes, in this position, when he plays as a right back, he's sometimes in the right back area. But a lot of the time, he's in midfield areas. When Hakimi came on in the 60th minute, how do I do it? Yeah, with substitutions, Warren Zaire-Emery became a midfielder and was still ass. It's clear. I think it's a huge mental thing. Not being selected once again for the French national team. His confidence is just completely down. And I'm looking at the people around him. I'm looking at the manager, Lucho. I'm looking at his teammates. I'm looking at his family. I'm looking at his friends. Where is the support? And yes, Warren should be a strong, independent man. He should be able to motivate himself. But this has been going on for way too long. And
so you think he should be banned?
I don't know, man. Even I have TT tax. Like, if Warren wasn't from the academy, Tosin, out. But even I am. I have the TT tax.
You're sentimental a little bit, yeah.
Like, he's one of us. But look at this club, giving him the captain armband, and then giving him the 5th highest wage at the club. It just feels like Mbappe 2.0. You get stuff without deserving it. Did Mbappe deserve that 200 million contract a year? Absolutely no. Did Warren deserve that contract? Did Warren deserve the captain? Absolutely no. One really important thing. This comes to even when you're as a parent, when you have kids and so on. You are supposed to give them little by little, so they keep fighting for it. And when I talk about giving, it's about responsibility. It's very important for you to give responsibility to your children as long as they grow, because then they will mature with it. It feels like Warren, we've given him way too much, way too early, so he doesn't have that much to fight for. Usually, youngsters fight extra hard on the pitch. Why? Because their wage is so low. Warren doesn't have to fight for that. And we give him the captain armband. When you give someone the captain armband, it's even more comfortability at this club. And for me, that is the biggest thing that is making Warren not performing at the level he should be. He's too comfortable. We've given him so much. What does he really have to fight for? What does Warren Zaire-Emery have to fight for? He knows he's not a starter anymore. He's okay with that. Maybe. And he has the money. He has the captain armband. I just don't know what he's going to be fighting for. Because he knows he's not better than Neves and Vitinha and Fabian. So he's accepted he's not a starter anymore. But I don't know, man. I would love if I could just have a talk with Warren and help him out, because he needs someone that is able to talk to him. Because nobody is honest with Warren, I think. I think the people next to him maybe aren't even honest. Because how can you be this ass for this long? Completely unacceptable. But yeah. And the person you talked about, Tosin, I mean, look at the heat map, Tosin. This is the starting heat map. Why is Mayulu our most forward player? Yes, that means Mayulu's pushing up and Ramos is dropping down. But
Yeah,
what's the point of having him then? He can't play the
honestly,
nine that
it's not.
Lucho is asking for.
And a lot of people like weren't happy about my Eula rating, but maybe part of that just trickles down to Ramos being there. Like it fucks up the fluidity of the team. You can't have a fluid game. Like this is Lucho's 5 in, 5 out system. Okay, so 5 out, it's always going to be the 3 at the back at the platform, and then the 2 guys holding the width, and then you have the players inside who are free to just move and rotate. That's Lucho ball, just rotating. When Ramos is rotating, it's a nothing burger because it's not creating anything. And also, our pressing is also not as effective with Ramos up top as well. That's a whole nother topic. But it's just, bro, please, man. Like, number 9 legit gotta go, bro. This shit is getting to Colo levels. And he's scoring goals. So it's like really bad. It's like, it's hard to like argue against it because he's scoring goals. But it's just like, I don't know. It's like poison. It's like something that's good for you but can kill you. It's like Molly. This shit like Molly, bro. This shit like Molly on a night out at the club. That's what Ramos is, man. You know it. Like you get 2, 3, 5 minutes of a couple short hours of satisfaction. You know what I mean? And then you're fucked up for the whole day after. That's what Ramos is, man. It's just. I don't know.
You're saying we get something. We get it at the end.
Yeah, no, we get something. We get something from the sub appearances. The sub appearances. Yeah, that's what we get. That's what we get. That's what we get the highs from. Him scoring. Like the Barca goal. That's a big moment.
Yeah, and honestly, this is not Gonçalo. This is the club's fault. Why do we still employ Gonçalo Ramos? Why do we still say good stuff about him?
We have no options. We have no options right now. Yeah,
we should have sold him in the summer. But no. PSG wants to recoup 50 million for Gonçalo. No club, even Premier League clubs, Tosin, that are filled with money, don't want to pay that for Gonçalo. Gonçalo is worth maximum 27 million. And I'm nice. That is the maximum amount anybody would pay for Gonçalo. I mean, I understand that, Thompson, but I mean, that's not what you do with the captain armband. You don't just give it to someone to help him confidence. You give the armband to people that are taking responsibility and performing at a high level. It's basically a president. You perform so well, let's give it to you.
Who should have worn the armband today in the starting 11?
I said Lucas. I mean, Lucas, I understand the injuries and everything, but I remember back in the day, Tosin, Lucas was like second in the captain order behind Marquinhos.
Yeah, when he first came in, his status was he had a real high status in the locker room. Maybe he still has that. I don't know.
I don't know. When we saw Thonvad destroy him, that was the end for me. So,
yo, I think Thauvin low-key got better. Florian Thauvin.
He was nominated for Player of the Month. Him, Vitinha, and someone else.
He's been cooking. But yeah, Thauvin, he absolutely cooked Lucas. But you know who didn't cook Lucas?
What?
Lamine.
All right, we're gonna do this. If I can find it, we have all the players here. Yeah, I think we have all the players here. Do we? No, we don't.
Ooh, see, look, Lucho said in the press conference, I think the match for Chevalier was emotionally intense.
True. No, I saw him when he came into the second half. He was like, he looked at the fans and so on.
Yeah, what if he just gave that to them, just as a little gift? Let's stop reading too much into this goal, into this era, man. I know his reaction time looked very spooky on that goal, but still, it's
very. Okay, Tosin, it's not gonna be we don't have all the players here, but we're just gonna do a simple one. Leave. How do I remove this? Delete. Delete. All right. Dembuz, keep. Pacho, keep. Keep.
Keep. Who's that? Oh, that's Chevalier. Keep, man. Like,
No, we just got him. Now we just got him. Nah, I'm joking. Oh, yeah, Warren has at least to be in the question mark.
No, Warren keep. Warren keep.
Nah, question mark.
Honestly,
Question mark. Wait, we discussed it yesterday on the pre-match. If we should not sell him, but we were thinking about it. Keep. Keep. I mean, it's his last season, but
yeah, just keep. Yo, you're.
Lucas could be on leave or question mark.
Leave, man. His salary is high. Like, if we can get a better player, if we can get a Mbaye question mark, dude.
Mbaye is still young. Mbaye is still young, man.
Sexual shit. Yo,
he's still young. He's played like 3 games. Yeah, Barcola question mark. Atalanta game, Barca game, everything last season.
No. That's the 2 big UCL games.
He just cannot step up. He just cannot step up.
You out of pocket, bro. How you gonna keep Mbaye keep and Barcola? So you're telling me Mbaye is higher in your esteem right now than Barcola?
No. It's all about expectations. What I'm expecting from Mbaye is to grow into a player. Barcola has grown into the player, man. Like, what is he doing?
He had a monster season last year. 40+ GA.
Lucha system, man. He's like Sterling. Vitinha, Kang. Okay. So do you agree these players are question mark and leave? Not leave as well, honestly.
Yo.
Okay, any players of the keep you would take down? You said Mbaye. You know what? Okay, we can
put Mbaye. I'll put Mbaye question mark, yeah. Which is actually, you know, put Mbaye keep Mbaye. And keep Barcola too. I don't know why you don't. Yeah, you keep Barcola. And keep Warren too. Like, there should just be 2 sections.
You know, Tosin, it's like this, Tosin. As a bench player, you have to be competing with the starters. Barcola is not competing with the starters. He's not.
What we learned.
He's competing with Njanto and Mbaye. He's competing with bench players.
Yeah, what we learned from this stretch is that Barcola is definitely the 4th attacker. That's definitely something we learned after this stretch.
I don't know. I think Mayulu just got to prove a little bit more, and he's ahead of him.
Yo.
No, if you look at the
Mayulu, but you look at
Barca, Tosin, how many big Barcola games? How many big games does
Barcola
have over that?
Mayulu's a hybrid player, though. He's an attacker and a midfielder. But you're saying, I don't think so, because do you think our front 3 could possibly be like Mayulu,
false 9, Kvara, Due wings? No. Yo, shout out to Due, man. I think Due will come back after his bad form. The thing with Due, yes, you can say now he's in bad form.
No, what if Due's in
look
midfield,
at Due's highs.
Like, imagine Due in midfield and Mayulu.
Benching Redondo?
It could just be a random game. Match day 27 away to Nantes. Like, we just experiment. Like, you don't know. Like, you don't know what it is.
No, that could happen. Yeah. But yeah, that's why I have Barcola here. I think enough. We've had him in enough big games where, and again, this is not me saying I want to sell Barcola or Warren. That's why I have them on question mark. What I mean question mark is they're not even good substitute players. They're clearly not good starters. They're not even good substitute players. They have to up the level for me to say, yes, I want to keep them. These players, though, Tosin, all gotta leave. Marky, I'm not criticizing Marquinhos this season. Yeah. Marquinhos has been good.
I think Marky should be in question mark, just out of respect to him. And fair. People. Yeah.
The only reason I'm putting Mark here is because I'm very sure this is
contract situation.
Contract is old.
It makes sense to put a question mark.
We have a high intensity team and so on. But Gonçalo, Lucas, Kang. Like Beraldo Tosin, it's enough, man. Because Beraldo Tosin, it's like he plays a game with you. He gives you 3 games of trust, and then bam, back to Beraldo.
Man, the Lucas brothers, man. You think the other Lucas will join them? The goalkeeper?
No. Come on, Chevalier, man. Come on, Chevalier. I hope at least Deschamps gives him one of the starts in the French national team. Improve his confidence. He's a valuable player from the bench. I know, but he's a bit like Gonzalo Rivi in the sense that he can be impactful from the bench. But when he starts, instead of one of our starters, he's not good enough.
Honestly, I would honestly keep Lee, to be honest.
Yeah,
Lee.
Honestly, Tosin.
My only war.
Honestly, it's like he's the only one. Like leave.
That's my only war.
Leave.
That's my only war right now.
Can't get Lee. It's like we can give him more opportunities. Maybe Beraldo can step up in other games. Gonzalo, it's like no. We'll just do.
Yeah.
Just do this. Yeah, deport. But for me, Rivi, it's about as a bench player, your job is to be competitive for the starters and potentially even break into the starting 11. That's the point as a backup. And I feel like Kangi Lee, this is his 3rd season. He hasn't been able to break into the starting lineup. Beraldo, 2.5 season? He can't break into the lineup. Lucas, it's unfortunate. It's the ACLs, it's the injuries. He is not the same player as before. But Gonzalo Ramos as well. He's been here for such a long time. And I've never gotten into a game saying I want Gonzalo to start the game. He's just not good enough. I think the level between, Tosin also says this a lot of time, the level between the starters and bench at the moment is too big. It needs to be closer. Obviously, today we played a full rotation game, so it's different. I'm worried about Chevalier personally. He's going to experience the toxic environment of being in Paris. His mistakes will be lied to the media and social media. Exactly, Thompson. And Thompson, it's going to look even worse because of the Donna situation. If Donna, let's say Donna just disappeared, he doesn't exist, and we signed Chevalier, he would have much less pressure on him. But because we got rid of Donna, the best keeper in the world, the keeper that won us to the Champions League, Chevalier's going to have, the media is going to attack Chevalier all the time. I'm very sure 433, BR Football, all of them posted Chevalier conceded, Donna smiling or something.
No, that's disgusting. That's absolutely disgusting.
But yeah,
I'm rooting for Chevalier, man.
I'm rooting too, man. I'm rooting too. No, I'm rooting. No, Tosin.
Bro, look at bro. He's cold, bro. He's cold. He's got the buzz cut. He cold. You don't trust that on a European night? Come on, bro. He got ice in his veins, bro.
Let's get it, man. But I mean, even Donna was ass in the beginning of last season, Tosin, and then picked it up in the knockout stages.
Exactly.
And Donna before that had never picked it up in the knockout stages.
Again, and we've never had more clean sheets to start a season. Come on, we're so strong defensively right now. I don't know what we panicking about. What we really should have been talking about is how disgusting our attack looked in these weeks. That's really what we should be talking about.
Even in the Barca game, man. The Barca game, it was so bad still.
Yeah, our attack has looked disgusting. That's what we should really be talking about, not what's going on at the back. Because I think they've performed admirably. Bro, Pacho and Zabarni just never played together a day in their lives. Just pulled up as Stank New or the Mandzukic or whatever the fuck, the Mario, and absolutely bossed it, man. They just looked like two fucking titans at the back. Shit was incredible, man. Bro, Barcola is just missing every fucking thing. Chevalier stinker against Bayern. Bro, is that what you wishing for, G? That's probably what you wishing for.
Wait, who said that? Was it Nuno? Was it
Woodward?
Giannis?
No, Woodward.
Okay, yeah, Woodward's a choice. Justin, you know that video of me on YouTube, the most delusional PSG fan?
Yeah, he made it, right?
Yeah, he's the yeah. Yo, Woodward, you promised me to make one in reverse. You know, all of my great predictions. Where's that, Woodward? Where is that, man?
No, it's not negative enough. We won't get as many of these.
True. But yeah, you know what? If we change it from we had this keep sell, if we just do like this: attack, midfield, defense. Remove this. Okay, Tosin. So Chevalier goalkeeper. Starting back line Nuno, Hakimi, Pacho. You want to put Zabarni already? Marquee.
Wait, what are you trying to do right now?
Like our best team.
Like
And
our
like
best
overall
possible
squad
squad?
depth.
Okay.
So that's it. I put
Neves.
Kang in
Why is-
midfield. Should Mayur be? No, Neves here.
Okay.
Okay, is this the ranking as well? Dembele is obviously the first attacker. Kvara, Due, Barcola. Honestly, I'm buying instead of Gonçalo. Man. Vitinho,
Yeah.
Fabian Neves. Not Mayulu. Like, you don't want to be towards the end, Tosin. Beraldo, Warren, Gonçalo. That's the end.
Yeah. So what kind of replacements can you have for a Gonzalo, a Warren, and a Beraldo? Actually, I'm keeping the midfield. I promise, bro. I'm never.
Yeah, no, the
I don't think.
midfield.
I don't think we ever need to sign another midfielder again. Oh God.
Yeah, no, I'm happy with it. Even Janto getting, playing in that inside, so he's part of that midfield competition. When we
Yeah.
look at the defense, I think this is good. Good start, amazing starting, best back four, good centre back backup, but obviously no fullbacks backup. And we discussed that in the game, Tosin. We didn't have that width. We didn't have that athletic width in the game today. We definitely lacked it.
Well, but the thing is, Lucho sees it again. He thinks of players in the hybrid sense. They can do many things. They can play in defense, they can play in attack, they can play in midfield.
Yeah.
So in Lucho's mind, Warren is a backup. Mayulu can be a backup. Joao Neves is a backup. That's just how Lucho thinks. The thing is, like, a lot of coaches, contrary to what we think, they actually want smaller squads. They don't want
Yeah.
big squads like most people think. They want smaller squads because, they can hone in on the players that
But
they
like a
really
better
need to.
relationship with them as well.
Yeah,
Not too
yeah,
many.
and also playing
like the
time.
upset test.
Yeah, and there's also playing time as well, right? Players are vying for playing time. You want to keep as many players satisfied as possible.
Yeah, keep the
So,
morale good. Yeah.
that look at Manchester City. They had a very small squad, contrary to what people thought.
Yeah.
Only a few players off the bench were playing.
No, we've
But
just
yeah,
been
like
very
if
unfortunate.
I could
with
just
the injuries.
replace, yeah, if I could just replace one player in that attack, it's just the attack, man. And if you got to
Yeah,
replace Beraldo, replace Beraldo. Because I think Beraldo will have motivation to leave, play somewhere
do you
where he
remember
can
that
actually get
report
minutes.
that came up
Yeah.
straight after the Club World Cup final? They said it was
Yeah.
fake though, but
No, I think Beraldo will have motivations to leave because he'll want to make the World Cup team. But the thing is,
Yeah.
Lucho will play him enough times with PSG for him to make the team, I think, to be honest. I don't know what Beraldo will do. If Beraldo's content with a backup spot, I'm fine with him staying, to be honest.
I'm not fine Tosin, because I'm not seeing the trajectory. When you buy a young player,
I think
you're
he can
looking for
keep
the
getting
trajectory.
better. He can keep
Neves,
getting
I see
better,
the
though.
trajectory. Do
You
it,
don't
I
think he
see
can
the
get better next
trajectory.
season?
I'm just looking at Beraldo's profile, Tosin. He's not an aerial threat. He's slow defensively. He's not good in
But
1v1
today,
defending
yeah, but
in
today,
space. Like, he doesn't
yeah, but
suit what we play.
Yeah, but today, for example, he's defending at in an awkward angle, right? He's a left-footed player
Yeah,
having to
on the right.
defend
Yeah.
right-hand zones, exactly the right-hand channel. So when he gets sat on his ass like that, like
Unacceptable.
he's on his weak foot. He's on his weak foot
I just
side.
don't
Like
think his profile. I think when you look at his ball playing
once you
ability,
take
you're
it
like,
to the
yeah,
outside,
that suits us.
yeah. But I'm fine if Beraldo is fine with being a backup. I'm fine with him staying. He's not on a huge salary. Like if he's fine being a backup, though, I'm fine with him staying. Lucas Hernandez is someone I would actually um, look to move on from.
Yeah, because Beraldo can get better. Lucas will not
Yeah,
get better. This is his prime.
yeah,
He's come back, and as you mentioned before, the high wages,
yeah.
really high. What,
So
like the third,
imagine
fourth high?
if you replace Markey and Lucas with like maybe you replace Lucas Hernandez with a TT. Who knows? Like a
Man, you
Kamara.
gotta.
Let's say Upamecano and then Kamara from the youth team. He takes a
Yeah,
lead.
yeah. Two
You know what
right-footed
I mean?
centre
Like
backs: Zabarni,
yeah,
Opa, Pacho, Beraldo, and then you have
yeah,
that youngster. We could. I know
yeah,
that we have interesting Jacket. You know him from Rennes,
yeah.
right-footed.
If you don't get Upamecano, then just take a gamble on Jaquette and then just I think Pacho can be a line leader. I think Hakimi is a bit of a line leader as well. Trust him. That's
Yeah,
if you can't get Upamecano, just get Jaquette. I think you get Jaquette. Hope for Kamara to improve, and yeah, we go again. In
and then the
attack,
midfield help. Attack for me, especially
midfield
with
is fine.
Njanko
Midfield is
coming
fine with
in,
me.
it's too tough, Tosin. The thing is, with Mayulu potentially playing as a false nine, Tosin, I'm less like looking for like a Dembu's backup. I think Mayulu is a great false nine. This dude though gotta go. I don't care how he goes, he has to go. And then you get
Yeah,
in a left-footed right winger. You get in
exactly.
Magnus Achlios. You just do it in
Yeah,
January
yeah.
and bam.
Whew, that team gonna be sexy, bro. You get Akliush. Oh man. Oh man.
You know what,
Any
Tosin?
Akliush comps?
No, I was thinking about another player comp actually.
Oh, okay.
This dude.
Oh shit. This is the masterclass against the Spurs? Too
Dembuz, man,
easy,
you're
man.
so missed. Look at this. There is no passing lane. I'm Dembele. Between the legs.
Deep pass.
And just look at the attention. He always. This is an issue with Gonzalo Ramos. When you're the false nine, Tosin, your main job without the ball, or even with the ball, is to take away players, take away
Yeah.
attention. No defender ever marks Ramos or follows him deep because they know his ass. He's not threatening. He doesn't have pace. He doesn't have athleticism. Look at them. Look at them. Oh, look at that jump.
Yeah, man. Just getting it from
Uh,
just deep areas and then just pass between the lines here.
Oh,
Just fizzed right there. Man, honest, bro, like he's honestly a cheat code. Like, look at where he can come from. Like, left-sided zones, right-sided zones. Like, it's people compare Dogmal to this guy. This is crazy to me, dude.
Tosin, if Gonzalo's dropping deep here, he's
Nah, he's
passing it.
playing it one touch. Yeah, he's playing it one touch backwards. Yeah.
Damn booze, man. And I said it, Tosin, we're playing at 70%, even if that.
Bro,
Those 7 games, Tosin,
we
I need to
bossed.
see.
We honestly, I think we're actually underrating what we did at Barca. We bossed Barca with minimal fitness, dude. Like we
Yeah,
weren't
and
at
they
that
look
fit.
good.
Imagine we were exact. They looked burnt. They looked cooked. Imagine if we were at full fitness, peak fitness, Vitinha, Fabian. They would have been. Actually, I fear for them, bro.
Like even Barca fans doesn't think Barca is one of the favorites for the UCL. They believe they can win the UCL and everything, Tosin. But they played the Lamine Yamal dependent thing. Oh, we can't win with Yamal. We've never done that with Dembouz, even though Dembouz is so good.
No, great teams can play without their best players. That nutmeg is filthy. But great teams can play without their best players, man. The Bulls, Jordan with the Bulls, you know,
Yeah.
they could win 50+ games without him.
Yeah, no, it's also I remember that me and Tosin reacted to, but we're like, yeah, we've seen that a billion times. I don't know why Lucha doesn't see it in the same. What? Oh, not the assist. Oh, this is the goal. But what a goal from Kang, man. Dembouz.
Big time.
But I can't wait for him to come back. And it's not just Dembouz, Tosin. It's Khvicha. It's Due. We've missed João Neves a little bit. Fabian hasn't been fully fit. Vitinha just came back. Like, he's barely playing on good fitness. We're having to, like, force him to play and everything.
The training sessions during the international break, the club training sessions, will be vibes, man. You're just going to see Dembouz, Kavar. Oh, Kavar will be with Georgia, to be fair. But Dembouz, Due, Fabian, all just training, bro, doing their thing. Immaculate.
And I remember this one. You showed it to me when Lam was talking how to defend against the best wingers in the world.
Yeah.
Ulisse, expose him to as much press as I could, attack him early. Vinicius can ever be neutralized, but it's crucial not to give him space to move inside. You have to deny him the angles. Yamal. Defending Yamal requires maximum concentration at all times. You need to have the ability to anticipate the movement too, because you don't have time to react to them. Hezbollah is weaker for all times. He cannot have any space. Then Dembouz. I played against another winger who's in the semifinals. Dembele. His abilities are obvious to everyone, but he was also so unpredictable, and he still is. He's so he didn't even say like how to stop Dembouz.
Nothing. There's no way to stop Ousmane. There's just no way.
No. I wasn't thinking about that. I wasn't thinking about that. No, Tom's honestly, this entire international break, once again, perfect time for us. With the injuries we've had and everything, I'm so happy Fabian doesn't go to the Spanish national team. I wished Khvicha and Neves didn't go. I understand Kvara though, Tosin. You know, Georgia, they're trying to push for the World Cup.
They're playing Spain,
big games coming up.
They're playing Spain.
I don't understand with Neves though. Like, but yeah, hopefully they take it easy on him.
That's going to be a big game, Spain, Georgia.
Oh, in Spain. And then I think Georgia play Turkey. That's going to be a huge game.
Yeah. Ooh,
Turkey.
Man, Kvara versus Kvara Yildiz. Okay. That's going to be a game.
But yeah, Tosin, it's like we survived this. This was supposed to be the storm of the season, Tosin. But we survived it. Dropped 4 points in the league. Still sitting first. And then won both games in the UCL. Convincingly as well.
Another day in the office for the biggest club in the world.
Biggest club in the world. Nuno Mendes obviously got the man of the match. I wish Ligue 1 were consistent with the man of the match award, Tosin, because it feels like they only give sometimes. They don't give it for every single game. I remember who was given this in the Zaire game.
Okay, so the official man of the match is Nuno, and your man of the match is Pacho.
Yeah.
We argue Nuno.
Nuno is second. But the thing with these official man of the matches, Tosin, just like FootMob is SoFa score, it's heavy GA. Heavy GA. It's for the casuals. These awards. Pacho, it's tough because we consider goal in final minutes. It's a very attacking team that likes to control the game. These are things that happens in football. We need to keep improving collectively. Try to recover top level competition in the first half. We lacked a bit of intensity in our pressing. Pacho is so likable, Tosin.
I think he's a leader. I think he's a leader by example.
Yeah. I mean, in Ecuador, I think he's the captain, like their best player as well.
Bro, honestly, man, I think he's a line leader. I don't even need to be
No,
talking about
yes.
Upa anymore, dude. I can stop the Upa shit now. He's a line leader. If Pacho's our line leader, then we can just get Jaquette. Get this Jaquette kid, promote Kamara, and then sell
But
Lucas.
imagine you pair them up, Tosin.
Yeah,
Imagine
Upa
Pacho
Pacho would be
Opa,
insane. That would be
both
insane.
insane in 1v1s. Upamecano would even compensate, Pacho not being the best at the ball as well.
No, that would be unfair, dude.
William Pacho, man. And he was, Tosin, he was the only missing player in that Club World Cup final as well.
Yeah, yeah. You think? I don't think we can see three with Pacho. Max,
No,
max
no, no,
one
no.
goal.
Because all
Max.
the goals came from his side as well. Beraldo just
Yeah,
getting destroyed.
yeah.
Oh, yo, look at the PR, Tosin. Nuno Carlos Mendes.
Yes, sir. You know, Nuno, he gets acknowledged by the greats. You know who his
Yeah, yeah,
idols are, right?
yeah.
He said his idols are Marcelo and David Alaba.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, Arian said this before. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, especially being in the Portuguese national team, Tosin, Madrid and Ronaldo fans love Nuno.
Oh,
And
no,
they
of
prop him
course.
a lot.
Of course. No, Nuno is going to help win Portugal the World Cup. I think Portugal are the favorites now. I'm not gonna lie. I think they're the favorites. I think, and you
They
know what?
just need
For
to get
Cristiano's
Neves
sake,
into
I
it
would
better.
love,
Like,
I would love Cristiano to sign out his career. I think he's been getting a lot of, he's been getting disrespected a bit too much,
yeah.
even by people like myself. To be honest, it'd be nice for him to sign out with the World Cup. Yeah, Nuno's gonna get him that World Cup, man. Nuno gonna get him that World Cup. He gonna be Teflon in the Cristiano community.
No, and Tosin, if we go deep, maybe when do you see a Portugal win? That's
Pause,
Nuno Ballon
pause.
d'Or. 100%, Tosin.
Yeah.
That's Nuno Ballon d'Or 100%.
Okay, bro. Be honest. When you think of the best players on our team, like where do you rank Nuno? Do you actually like? I think
Like, Tosin,
he's a phenomenon. Like we always have this conversation though. Like we
no,
always
no,
have
we've
this.
had like the fullback. We've had him and Hakimi. Like, we like
Yeah.
Hakimi a lot, Tosin. But since day one, we've always said Nuno's a better player. He's more complete. He's a better 1v1 defender.
No, you
He can
said that.
actually
You said
cook
that.
his
I kind
man.
of disagreed. I did kind of disagree because I thought because Hakimi's engine is so insane, like his
Yeah.
engine.
But even Nuno's engine.
But then
Like,
Nuno,
Nuno
yeah,
plays
exactly.
90
Like Nuno's
minutes.
never been fitter. Nuno's never been fitter.
I'm gonna put him third. I'm gonna put him third in terms of impactfulness, Tosin. So Dembuz, Vitinha, Nuno. But then you got Fabian Redondo. But I'm gonna put Nuno ahead of. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Yeah, Dembuz, Vitinha, Nuno.
So like you
Top
don't.
three peers.
Before it was like Dembuz, Kvara.
I
Like
know, man. Khvicha, even Due, man. Due was so good.
do it, yeah.
And this I love with Nuno Tosin, the responsibility. No Dembuz, no this. He takes that responsibility. He makes that push.
Yeah,
Against Barca, we saw that.
big game. Yeah, big game versus
Big game
Barca.
player.
He was expected. He was expected to show up, and he did. And
And
he
his game,
fucking
Tosin,
outplayed. Like what the
his game was to
consensus
Paco
opinion?
Yamal.
Yeah,
But he
and he
went
did
and
that
got us an assist.
exactly.
Like, it's like he does Barcola and his job at once.
I'm just disgusted that the consensus opinion is not that Nuno dominated Dogma on the night.
Yeah.
You have
That's CB
clowns like
Sports,
Jamie
Golazo,
Carragher.
Jimmy
Yeah,
Carragher,
you have clowns like Jamie
or
Carragher saying like,
repulsed him a
"Why are
couple of
people
times.
lying? People are lying. People are just straight lying." No, Nuno's a phenomenon, dude. Like he's a genuine phenomenon. Like it's not far fetched to say right now, Nuno is the best player in the world. This guy's a phenomenon, bro.
Honestly,
Bro, we're watching the game, bro. We're watching the games, and we're like, bro, give the fucking ball to Nuno. Give the fucking ball to Nuno. against Barca, we were saying the same shit. Just give it to Nuno.
Yeah.
Give it
Nah,
to
he's
Nuno. Give it to...
yeah. You know what? Top 4 with Haaland, Kane, and Mbappe this season. Nuno, but Vitinha, Fabian, man. I mean,
Yeah.
but no, it's about the big games. So he's gonna face Olise as well when we play Bayern. Lock him up. But Olise is easier. Nah, Olise is a bit like Yamal because Olise doesn't have that insane PMP.
Olise is not giving Nuno any. He didn't give Nuno any problems against. Like people thought he did because Olise is very good at creating space for himself to shoot.
Yeah.
So we did have those moments where he went
He
one.
never went past Nuno, but
he
he
never
always went inside, and then Nuno had
he
to
got inside
follow him.
Nuno. Saka as well. Saka is very good at creating space for that, like to create a shot for himself, right?
Yeah.
On his left.
Like
side.
I want Nuno to play like Vini Tosin and Mbappe. That's what I want him to play against, like that PMP. I want to see him tested against that. Like Dembouz. You remember Nuno Dembouz?
Yeah, in the Euros.
That's probably the toughest player he's faced.
No, Nuno trains against Dembouz every day. So a Lamine Dogmal is nothing. When you're training against Dembouz, Mbappe, look at do it. Yeah, it's different, dude.
And he did also train, against Neymar, Messi as well before, Di Maria. Wow, wait, look at that from Nuno there, Tosin. Look at Dembouz, great pass to Mbappe. Mbappe takes a great touch, Tosin. What player is recovering here?
Yeah, well, that's an insane recovery.
And then here you have Dembouz, Nuno. Oh!
No, this was a great game. I remember watching this game.
There he faked Nuno.
Oh, that's Nuno and Vitinha. This would have been goal of the tournament. That would have been an insane goal. But man, Deschamps, man. Like now that Dembouz got Ballon d'Or status, how is Deschamps gonna treat him now?
Yeah, we'll have to wait until November to see that. And obviously Mbappe won't go, right? Is that 100%?
For the international break?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nothing's confirmed yet.
Yo, you seen this dude, Tosin? Has Yamal scored a free kick?
No, it's a nice account. I like it. Pussy hurts. Nah, this free kick was too funny. You think Yamal will still be in the Ballon d'Or talks when he returns?
Like now, early on?
Not early on, maybe. Or do you think this is like a lost season for Yamal?
No. Look, I even think Ballon d'Or talk during the season is a bit.
Yeah, it's far-fetched.
Because we know it's the World Cup.
And it's October, bro. It's not yet like. I don't know why people talk about the Ballon d'Or in fucking October. But to be fair, Mbappe, Kane, and Haaland, they're scoring at an incredible rate to start the season. I think Mbappe scored in every game this season.
No, apart from one. I know he scored 9 in a row, but he didn't score, I think, in his second game. They beat Mallorca 2-1. If he had scored in that game, I think he would be like 11 games in a row or something.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm probably about to head out right now.
Tosin. Pleasure as
Yeah, this was
always.
fun.
Now chill this international break, Tosin. Because when we come back, Tosin, even if you've seen my predictions, Tosin, my prediction for this game 2-1 or Zaire game low scoring prediction. After the international break, Tosin, I'm expecting stat pad sessions. That Strasbourg
Yes,
game at
sir.
home, obviously the players are still coming back, but I'm looking at a 3-0 convincing victory. Leverkusen away, Tosin, stat pad session. We got it. We do it in the UCL. I know we'll turn up in the UCL. But yeah.
I hope so, man. All right, G. Take care, man.
All right. Then. Take care, Tosin. Peace.
Peace.
All right, people. Anything lost to discuss here? Pigeons, would you like to see Jude Bellingham in PSG? I'm good. I mean, he wouldn't start. He would have a high wage. What's the point, man? A bunch of PR as well. It is. I'm even thinking of doing maybe like a football review of the seasons and teams so far. But yeah, happy football is back. Happy club football is back, man. A lot is happening so far. You know, teams bad, teams good, up and down, but we'll soon get a bigger sample size who the best teams in the world are, and so on. But yeah, hopefully guys have enjoyed the live watch along that was live before this, and hopefully guys have enjoyed this post-match podcast. Barcola definitely has to step up. He would actually be good from the bench. Can score goals as well. But yeah, that's been from boy PSG. And hopefully guys enjoyed the live watch along and have enjoyed this post-match podcast. There's an international break now, so it'll only be, you know, videos, content, and so on. I'll also be away for a couple of days. I mean, you will automatically know when I'm away, but yeah, we'll be back for the Paris Saint-Germain versus Strasbourg live watch along, and then it's Champions League week, baby, immediately. But yeah, bon nuit, Rivi, and everyone that's here, 60 people, shout out to you guys. That's been it from boy PSG, and as usual,